Generally, I would say that this is a bumpy and boom year. Bumpy in the sense that there are a lot of volatilities in equity markets, in currency markets, but it's also a very good year. Growth on average has been above trend, even though it may be slightly slower than what we see in the last 2 years. But overall, if you look at the first half of this year plus the last 3 years, the world economy actually has been still growing at speeds much higher than what they were in the last 30 years. The coming second half will still be one of the best time we have. Structurally, we are much more competitive, much more balanced. In terms of demand, both export sector as well as domestic demand has been doing quite well. In terms of consumer confidence, investor confidence is probably one of the highest periods we ever have in more than a decade. So I'm very confident that we can continue this kind of good balanced growth in the next 6 or even longer months. Inflation should not be a concern. If you look at the overall level, we're still somewhere around the 2% level. In fact, the coming months we could see lower level inflation, partly because of the raise and tax and rental concessions over to mostly the public housing estates. That is something interesting because rental is quite unique in Hong Kong, which account for 30% of our CPI basket. Other than that, other prices like food prices, service prices may edge up, but anything within that 2 and 3% level of increase should be more a healthy development rather than anything which would be a big concern for the policymakers. We are expecting 5.5% growth for Hong Kong for this year, and China is 10.6% for this year. Slightly less than last year, but actually it's a more sustainable and healthy path we're looking forward to.